Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're doing very well. A very happy new year to you all from everyone here at Simulation for the Nation Towers. I hope you're all doing very, very well indeed. Today, we have got quite a lot of animal work up with that we need to get on with, but we're also going to be getting ready to spread a little bit of lime on our new field over there. We brought and holding a few loads of lime. We should have enough. We're going to at least spread it later on today. But first, we need to get some milk sold. We also need to take some milk to the bakery, because we are actually going to utilize a while ago, way back when we were first starting this game save, I accidentally took about 7 tons of strawberry to the bakery rather than to the sell point. So it's been sat there not really producing anything or making any money until recently, where we are now we bought in a couple of the other bits and pieces that we need to make cakes with. So that is already underway. We just need to get some flour that's currently at the mill, and then, like I say, we'll be taking a little bit of milk over there. And then, in theory, we'll make cakes. So we'll look forward to see how that turns out. The idea being that the value in production chains for cakes is significantly higher than it would be for just plain old strawberries. And they're already in the system there, so we can't really move them. So I thought we'll try and make the most of that whilst we can. Get a little bit more revenue coming into the farm. And yeah, we'll see how that all comes together. So today, we're going to start by we've got about just over 12,000 litres of milk to sell. We're going to get that cleared out. I think it's going to be that might be 2 loads actually. I think we're at 8,000 litres a load here. And then, yeah, lower the spreader and get that field into a bit better shape as well, because it's really about time that we start to get ready. We are in December, so come March there, we'll be looking to get that all drilled up. I'm just going to sneak around here like so. That was a bit close, but we made it. We also need to feed up everything today as well, so we'll have to get onto that one when we can. Nice and tightly does it around here. Perfect. As you can see, it is a beautiful, fresh December morning there. We're actually in a bit of a predicament where we have no more contracts left at the moment, which is weird. There you go, we'll let that fill up. But yeah, right now there is not a peak, so we're kind of stuck to get some of the machines that work, but we'll work around that, I guess. What we do need to do though, if we have a look onto our cattle again, our straw is looking all right there. Slurry's building up. We are going to be looking to get that out onto the field, and I think, as I'll show you the map here as well, I can never get overseen all those stones. What I think we'll do, once we get the lime spread in this field, is put a bit of slurry down there as well. All of our other ground has had some form of fertilizer application. I don't know what's happening here. Might have to have a bit of a look into that one. But yeah, that's a bit odd, but we'll probably look to get this field just have one more application of fertilizer onto there sooner rather than later. We don't need to be in top gear, but there you go. And we'll be looking good. I think December really for me is almost all about just doing small little jobs really. You'll notice that the combine has gone. We did indeed trade that in. We're currently sitting at 330 or 45,000 pounds. So we got rid of the combine there. We sold it. We're waiting for the right time to buy a new one. And then we're also going to hopefully be able to do a few other bits and pieces as well. Got an idea on a few different things that I'm looking into. Around about the new bit of land that we have in the wasteland that we're slowly looking to convert. So we'll look into what that looks like, and there's nothing official there yet by any stretch, and we're just waiting to see how much a combine's going to cost me first, I think, and then we'll have a better idea. Wait for some more of that cotton money to come in as well, and then we'll make a move. So that should be quite exciting. They're going to see some big steps coming up soon. But yeah, it's there's a choice of 2 different combines. I really wanted to go for a class combine originally, but it's about I think conservatively, I think you're looking at around about a 80,000-90,000 pound increase in price over the New Holland or the John Deere there. So it's a lot of money, a lot of investment there we have to look into. Okay, let's stop about there. Make sure we're all connected. I'm not sure we are. Oh, no, we are. I did a good thing. Okay. Awesome. Well, they're fed. Let's skip around the side here. The cattle are looking very healthy. Good morning to you all. Welcome, 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 ladies. Okay. There's going to be about another half a load here. What we will do, as I mentioned, now we're just going to skim by the bakery first. I don't know how much it's going to take there, but I guess we can figure that one out. And then the rest is going to go just down the road to the dairy. And we're laughing. Time to make a little bit more money there, as always. Yeah, it's odd there's not even a single... I just don't know if there's an allocated number of contracts for a calendar month. I've done an awful lot of them in December there because there hasn't been too much else of my own work to do. So we've really tried to capitalize on that. So perhaps that's the main reason for it. But it is a little bit weird that there's nothing there at all. So we'll keep an eye on that one. Hopefully there's no further issues with contracts when we get into January. I would like to see a few fertilizer jobs spraying or solid fertilizer. Just to keep the revenue ticking through, of course. It's a slight concern. So yeah, we're going to come bring most of it back into here. But yeah, I'll show you how much we will currently need. Oh, get over there. And then we'll go and probably take the telehandler over, pick up a few bags of pallet loads of flour from the mill that we dropped off there. And then they'll be good. They'll have everything they need to get going. Now, when you're making cakes, well, let's go this way. It is one of those things that does require an awful lot of inputs there, so a lot of time to gather some of them, some of which that we just wouldn't have based off the requirements there, or that we don't own the production chains to make them. So that's why we did buy them in the end there. But we're just going to drop this off here, I think. Now, before we start to overload, let's have a look at what we're looking like in here. So we're making cakes. As you can see, we just need flour and milk, and then we're good to go. And then we are cakes ahoy. So let's just see how much it wants here. We get down to about 5,000 liters. Well, maybe we can take a bit more there. Cool. Okay. Well, we'll leave it at that, I think, for now. That's going to be plenty. I'm curious to see how much we get from producing from 1 ton of sugar. But we'll see how that goes. Rest of this we'll go and sell off. And then, yeah, we need to think about getting a lime spreader and getting ourselves ready to go this morning. Okay, so we've now sold off both of our loads of milk there. So we came in with around about 7,000 or 8,000 pounds there. So you can see we're at 54,000 now, which is great. That money continues just to trickle on upwards. So what we're going to do is drop off the tanker that we leased. We haven't bought one of these yet. So I think we're getting close to that point in time where we should think about it, because we're leasing one quite frequently. But we've also, as you can see, there's a new spreader ready for us. Being given the go-ahead just to pick that up. So we'll drop off this tanker and we're good to go there. Take this back to the yard. I'm going to go for a little bit of a road trip in the telehandler first, though, because I do just want to be able to drop you off there. We're going to go and drive down and just pick up a couple loads of pallet loads of flour just to take straight to the mill there, and then that is all good, and then we don't have to worry about that again for a while. I did take over about I think it was 15 ton of flour in the end there, of wheat, sorry. So there's a lot that we're going to be, a lot of flour that's going to be produced, so we just need to get on top of that. But that's a hefty looking spreader, is it ever? My word. Okay. So we'll just go and park this up very quickly. It's not going to take too long to do that full field, I know that much. But we'll just get a few other jobs done first anyway. Nice to get everything kind of ticked off here and make a bit of a move forward. And then once these are done, really we don't have to worry about it. I did go down to 2-day seasons on Haut-Beyleron here. 3 days at the moment through the winter months, especially when you're working on only ×3 or even slower time. Really doesn't give me much to do on some days. So harvest time, yes, it's going to be a bit busier. And perhaps if there's an opportunity to, we might increase it again around that time. But for right now, it definitely didn't seem like it was worth it while. So we'll see how that looks, and we'll see if that continues to be the case when we get into silly season, in inverted commas. Let's just slide into here. This spreader is blooming huge. Huge, I tell thee. Now, which way, if I look at this, which way is that going to open? Oh, that was that bit there. I just want to do that though. Okay. Just stick this somewhere like that, I think, for now. Alright then. Perfect. We'll come back to you. And we'll get this spread. Wonderful stuff. Could still really do with some good British style gates. Yet to see anything that really ticks the option for that. So if anyone out there is thinking of making anything mod wise, British style gates would be awesome. Would be really, really good. Production chains are still ticking along nicely as well. Moving at a slower rate than before, but still producing, which is the main thing. What's it looking like through the bins here? Yep, we're still going there as well. Plenty of honey being made, plenty of eggs being made. Deer are causing the havoc, but what's new there? Alright, so let's go for a bit of a morning drive in the AgriPro. We need to swap over our implements though. I wish this little telehandler would be able to connect to a trailer. I don't know why they haven't done it. It would just be such a nice little add-on though to have. For now as it is though, we're just kind of cruising around. Can't take a little trailer with me anywhere just to load up pallets of anything anywhere I go. So it's always an added task, which is why right now we're only going to go and pick up a couple of the pallet loads. So it's going to be just a gentle cruise over to the grain mill and then back up to the bakery, and then that's done. I don't have to worry about it for the next day or so. But the reason we're going through all of this effort and trouble is something that I will show you when we get to the grain mill there. The reward for putting this time in right now with all things in the bakery is significant when it comes to cake making apparently. So it's kind of a happy accident really that we stuck 7,000 litres or 7 tons worth of strawberries into here. So I want to make the most out of that, you know, want to get paid for that in some way. So this seems to be the most logical option. We'll see what that looks like. So we dropped off all of that wheat down here last night. As you can see already there are pallets galore of wheat, flour. We're not going to take them all the way with me, like I say. We're just going to move a couple. Just so we're not really blocking in the car park really, I guess. Let's just give that one a little tap forward and then square ourselves up here. Wonderful. I need to adjust my pallet forks. You can see they're always wanting to move. I'm sure this is safe. This will be fine. We're not going too far. Best way for me to go though is going to be out and around. So we'll just go up here. Now this will keep us going for a little bit of time, like I say there, and then allow me just to focus on other jobs. I'm sure as we drive past, they'll probably find that those 2 pallets have already been replaced, if not very shortly. But yes. Do like the addition of production chains. You never normally have to put this much thought into it, which is great actually, especially when it's a quiet time of year such as this. Really does allow you just to focus on other things there and keep yourself ticking along, keep yourself busy when perhaps the land and the animals aren't doing so, and also make more revenue. I mean, if I was to be stopped by the traffic police about now, I probably would get in a little bit of bother. I don't really see where I'm going. But you know, we're here now, so no one crashed, no accidents were had in the making of this video. So what we can do is just go ahead and drop this off into here. Wonderful. Now we just make sure that everything is functioning as expected to. So wow, there's not much flour there at all, but we can get a bit more flour in anyway. But for our cakes, let's make that active, and let's just deactivate the flour on the bread there right now. I want it all to go towards cakes, so that's a good starting point. At least I know that that's going to get going, and I'll come and I'll worry about the rest of that very shortly. But yes, good starting point. So now back to the yard, bucket on. Let's get a bit of lime spread around this field actually. Off we go. Okay, so we're just going to use the bigger bucket for this. I don't actually think our new fork will be able to hold lime, so that is all good. I've seen a few different stories and updates out there of new telehandler packs being made quickly. I really hope that they come with a Q-fit option, just to make it fit that a little bit better onto a JCB. This JCB is perfect in many ways. It just needs to have a better set of tools to use. I don't know if that goes for all telehandlers, but yeah, JCB would look so much better with a good set of brackets, that's for sure. But anyway, let's get this all loaded up, and then like I said, it's not going to take us too long to get everything spread onto here. I'm fairly sure of that. We're looking at 18-meter spread rate or width on the this pretty large looking lime spreader. So hopefully we'll get it all done in one load there, really, because the capacity is fairly large on this thing as well now. But perfect. So because half of this field, well, thereabouts half this field, it was originally a design field, and the other half is just a grass border that we've turned in. We've got a little bit of a different state in the we do have a little bit of a different state in the balance of the field from a nutritional standpoint there. We have a lot that's not fertilized at all. We have the original field there does require quite a bit more fertilization, so this one's going to have to be something we keep an eye on throughout the course of the next few months. Once you get this drilled, which I think what we might do is actually look to get a bit of slurry onto here after we finish this as well, and then it's going to be looking pretty set for a while, one would hope. And we can also put a double application rate on there as well, so that should really keep us all topped up. Okay, so I think that's just about done there. Let's just come on back around here. We'll park that up about here for now, I think. Wonderful stuff. So let's see how we get on with this, shall we? Really do like the extensions on this spreader. And we can get that folded down as well. Perfect. We are away to the races here. We're going to turn on our GPS as well, because we'll use that when we get up to the far side, I think. But for right now, we're far enough away. There we go. So there's a little bit of land in the bottom corner here. We have got a little bit more work done towards this. Not a great deal, but a little bit more leveling. We just need some more stone, or need to decide if we're just going to landscape the rest of that one out. That would be nice if we could do it all with the aid of stone, but heavens, is that going to take a long time. Especially when we're not really looking to plow any more ground and therefore make a lot more stone any time soon. But we shall very much wait and see. Oh, get up the hill here. Come on. There you go. Yeah, the rest of the field is looking pretty good, actually. Happy with how they're all plowed in. Still gave a nice little border in areas and squared out the field edges. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. Should be a good sized field and should get a good return coming off this. So what we'll do, we'll just cut up here as well, just so we can avoid the telehandler in the corner. And then we're going to put our GPS route into about here. That's going to be point A. And there you go. Perfect. Log that in. And now we're spreading. Perfect stuff. We are away to the races. So at this point, we're just going to get this field all done. Shouldn't take us too much longer at all to finish up. And then we'll get everything returned. And that really, folks, is all that we have going for right now in terms of field work. Everything else is just ticking along nicely. And we'll look to get into January, and hopefully we'll start to see some more contract work coming in, so we can get take a bit more of a step forward there. Because as it is right now, I think a little bit quiet around here. Nobody wants that. Turn this on right on down as well. Perfect. Excellent stuff. So as it is, we are all set. We're going to leave it here for right now. Thank you ever so much for watching. Nice, gentle day of little small jobs, really. Keep things ticking over. I have been Simulation for the Nation. I hope you have enjoyed this series on Haut-Beyleron. If you have and you've yet to do so, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe as always. And we'll see you all in the next one. Until then, do stay safe. Enjoy what you're doing as always. And we'll catch you later.